What's up, guys? It's your Supah Playaz back at it again. It's your host Tony G, bringing you another awesome market watch. And if you're new to the channel and you like market watches, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below if there's any cards that Tony G might have missed. And I want to start off with the new power, or is it the evolution, battle evolution booster box. Last time we checked it, they didn't reveal all the cards just yet, but now all of them are all revealed, including the secret rare. So these are pre-sale prices. This is what they're going for. I honestly would recommend just waiting before this drops, guys. Just wait until this drops, because a lot of these significantly go down. Like, some of them will probably not be $50. They'll probably be like 10. So I highly recommend just giving it a week or two after the set releases, because there's no tournaments going on, and I think that they're not sought out cards. So so take your time. Don't just buy them right away. So some of them might be expensive, some of them might not be. But if you don't have any of these cards as a competitive player, this is the box to buy the singles. And I want to talk about this is it worth it kind of video. Is it worth it? What do you guys think? And so we're going to go into some of these cards that I'm going to mention, and let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on this awesome card. I want to talk about this one because we've been talking about all the champion cards. We're going to be talking about champion cards, judge packs, and all that. But I want to hear your thoughts, guys. I think the comment section has been amazing. Someone mentioned this and I totally forgot about these, and I wanted to talk about this specific one. And the engagement is amazing. You guys are phenomenal. I love all the Supah Playaz that comment down below. And I want to ask you guys what you think this price of this card might be, because there's only one in the entire world. One Miraculous Arrival Shenron first place winner gold card. And so I want you guys to hit up the comment section and tell me what you think this might be, because there was only one of them. I think this was sold for like 10 grand the last time I checked. But since I've been seeing these, a lot of the newer ones from 2019 or 2020 are kind of expensive. They're like 30k, 40k a playset. Not a playset, but like all three are 100k. So because there's only one of these, and it's the 2019 National Championship, and it's the gold one, and it's Shenron, as a collector, what would you value this, guys? And if you know, and if you're a Supah player out there that knows who has this, I would love to record a video with that person. So if you know that person, tell them to hit up the Supah Playaz, and we will definitely make a video with them and them showcasing this card. So I want to hear what your thoughts are, and let's get into this awesome collector's binder as well. So if you guys don't know, if you're a collector into this Dragon Ball card game recent, I think this was a really good investment. If you haven't bought this, I think you should have bought it in the beginning when I think the pre-orders were going for. I want to know what your thoughts are going to be, what you think this is going to be at. I think it was pre-order price was $90, but as a collector, I missed it. I totally forgot about this until I saw it too late, and it's 90 bucks, but I think it might be a little more pricey because you get some really cool looking cards. You get Gogeta, Vegito, alternative art, SS4 Goku, which is like SP secret rare style with hollow, and it's so amazing. I honestly don't know what the price of this might actually be, what people are going to sell it for, but I highly anticipate this being over $100, guys. If you're a collector, I think this was totally worth it. Sealed. If you're not going to use these cards, I wouldn't use these cards. They look so amazing, and they're like secret rare foiling, so the texture is very different. And so I want to talk about this. So if you're a collector, definitely look out for these guys in a few weeks, because they're going to hit the market, or they're going to be dispersed, I think sometime in June or May, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Hit up in the comment section. I'm not too sure. But like I said, I read the comment section down below a lot, and you guys have been engaging, and you guys have been giving me some super awesome ideas, or some super awesome cards to look at. And so the first one I didn't mention last few videos is Hyper Rush SSB Vegito SPR, and it's a Vegito card, and obviously as a collector you're gonna want it. As a competitive player, this does not see a lot of competitive play, but the artwork is sick. It's going for $69.99 for shipping, or you could pay the highest price, which is $150. But I also have it in eBay, what it was sold most recently. A pre-owned one was sold for $60, $50. So if you got this for this price, you pretty much got it for relatively cheap. Especially that TCG player not too long ago was 30 bucks. So you paid maybe a $20 difference, but that's pretty solid. You guys saved a lot of money. And yeah, so you're looking at about $100 for this card now. Wouldn't pay more than that. I would pay maybe 70, 75, especially because eBay has it for 50, 60 being sold the highest price, but I wouldn't pay that much. So definitely keep a lookout for some of these cards. And then the last one, another comment said God Break Son Goku was on the rise, and it definitely is. It was going for 167 and now it's $450, guys, and I think it looks like it's been bought out by people. So $1,000 is the highest and 420 is the cheapest, and 199 was the most recent that it was bidded for or bought for, 212. So you're looking at about $250, guys. You might be paying at least $250 for this guy right off the bat, but there's some people that did bid 315, 356, 200. So I don't know, it's between 250 and 300 that you might pay for this card, guys. And honestly, as a collector, I have one when we first started collecting this card, but I highly recommend, if you don't have it, I think you should collect it because I think it looks sick. And then I want to talk about the judge cards because I don't understand why people aren't picking these up. Like, they're relatively cheap. You'll see all the other prices of all the level 2 and 1 judge cards, and I think they're worth it. Hit up in the comment section, is it worth it? I think so, because judge cards are way more limited than the SPRs, in my opinion. Like, yeah, you get one per case, but judge cards are only one per event, or like a big event, and there's only a few judges that did these events. And like I said, Determined Super Saiyan Son Gohan is probably one of those few, especially early on, that weren't really sought after. But look at it, it's $300. I think it's valued that high because it's, one, Super Saiyan Gohan, a key character, and two, it's a judge card, guys. Like, this is one of the first ones, and they're very expensive. And you're looking at about $150 for a judge card, and there's only a few in circulation. I don't think there was that many judges in the early stages of Dragon Ball Super card game. And if you did pull one, you got money, man, if you were holding on to it. And this goes for, like, the next one is Dimension Magic, another card that isn't like in circulate. Like, I'm telling you guys, judge cards are way harder to get than they are for SPRs or like any of that, because this was only limited at certain runs or certain events, and there was only a few judges, and those judges were saying relatively the same judges that kind of did most of the events. So there's only a few of these guys. They only judges got like 20 packs times 5, that's 100. And it doesn't guarantee you'll pull a playset of these guys. So even then, it's very hard to pull some of these guys. And the fact that there's not that many, I think it's surprising, to be honest, what the prices are for. And I couldn't find it on eBay. Some of them I just couldn't find on eBay. And then Kaio Ken Son Goku. This was kind of weird that this one's so cheap. It's been bought out. Like, there's not that many listings, but these are judge cards that I highly recommend people picking up because they're gonna skyrocket in a few months. I would not be surprised. I mean, 59, 50, 60, because they didn't have level 2 judges just yet when these came out, and so these are like very limited and they're very hard to get. Only if you judge an event or if you did like those tournaments in your locals, you would get one of these because you were the judge there. But in terms of like value, they have a lot of value, guys. I'm a strong believer of this one. So like Super Saiyan Son Goku, another card that was early on, not many judges were in the game because it was very hard to get the judge exam early on as well, and they close it out so often. So if you become a judge, definitely judge events, guys. You'll have access to these amazing judge cards. And $249 is the most expensive, and then $100 would be the cheapest. But like I said, there's not that many in circulation, at least Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't remember that many judges doing this early on, and it was very hard to become a judge in the beginning. Well, not very hard, but it was hard to get the test because they closed it out for so long. And then the next one is Gogeta Hero Revived, $69. It's slowly creeping up. It's probably going to be at $100 by the end of this week. If not next week, it'll probably be $120. And then another sought out card, like this is level 2, guys, $220, and level 1 is still sold for $70 or 100. Oh no, 150 is level 2. This guy was banned, but the judge one is very hard to get still. Like I said, these were very difficult to get, and here they are. I have a overview of all these guys. I recommend picking them up because they're cheap right now, but level 2 judges are way harder to get. I'm telling you that right now. There's only a few level 2 judges in the game. Shout out to Yomi. But yeah, there's only a few. There's not that many, and they're slowly being bought out, guys. If you haven't gotten them, get them now. I mean, they're worth it. I think so. So hit it up in the comment section. Do you think it's worth it? I think they are, if you haven't gotten them, but they're creeping up. Like, obviously collectors want the most sought out characters, Vegeta, Frieza, but yeah, man, I mean, they're relatively cheap right now. If you don't have them, I get them now. But yeah, they're slowly gonna slowly creep up. So if you don't have them, I recommend getting them. But here they are. I skimmed through them and I got the overview of what they look like and what the prices are. So there you go. So definitely, if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that like button. Give me some feedback on some cards that you guys want to see. And I love to see the engagement. I started replying back to some of the comments last time. Just like this, you guys blow it up, and you guys are beautiful and amazing for doing that. So there you guys have it. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and like always, from your Supah Playaz, y'all stay super.